Let's talk about the brokerage law, which is a really big thing. Could you take us through it? Take us what's at stake.
And I'm so glad that you asked me about this because, again, it's being misconstrued because of the sound bites. The sound bites are, you'll never have to pay a broker again. You know, brokers are made to be these greedy people that all they want to do is take these tenants' money and not treat them well and put them in bad apartments. That's absolutely not the case. This will not make tenants never pay a fee again. In actuality, and I'll explain why, the tenants are going to pay more fees than ever. Because the way the law is currently written, and we'll see if this is the way it gets passed, we're all very eager to see what happens today or tomorrow, it says that if a brokerage firm advertises an apartment, then they can no longer collect a fee from a tenant. Well, that sounds good, right? But if the landlord has not agreed to pay the broker to advertise the apartment and bring them a tenant, then guess what? The broker's just not going to advertise the apartment because we're not in this business to not make money. We're in a service business and we would like to get paid for our service, just like everybody else would. So if you think about that, if we're no longer allowed to advertise apartments,
unless you have a signed agreement,
unless we have a signed exclusive, and when we have a signed exclusive, it means that the landlord is paying us, but the far majority of rentals are open listings.
what happens to another company that wants to bring a client to you and you have the exclusive? What happens to that other broker? They can't bring a client because they're not going to get paid, or the tenant, how does that tell?
The tenant is going to have to pay them.